doing? How you guys doing? How's everybody doing out there? Curdy Cool is back again. I want to talk about some things. I hope you guys are doing fine. Really, really doing fine out here. I want to talk about this TV interview. Y'all know what I'm saying? Now, Curdy Cool. Hey, let me kind of get my little beard together here. I've been growing this stuff for a minute here, for a little while. You know, I just thought I'd just do something totally different here. You know the things that get me about this interview. Me myself, Curdy Cool, I am into reading body languages. And I just saw some body language here that appears to be offbeat with AJ's conversation when the interview newscaster was asking AJ some questions. Did y'all see that? This is a high-profile case. Now, when she asked AJ, looked into his eyes, and asked him, did you kill your parents? Now, I don't know if anybody else saw it, but I saw it. We not out here just for the hell of it, just messing with AJ and trying to put a crime on him and trying to make matters worse. This is just a matter of freedom of speech. You got a high-profile case here, and you don't even appear to be that concerned about who are the real killers who killed my parents. Now, what? 4 years have gone by. Anybody ever put out a reward? I never heard nobody talk about this. Anybody put out a reward? That would have been the first thing I would have been talking about the moment after the cops arrived to the house. AJ disarmed the alarm. I never heard anything about a reward. Now you look at that Brittany Boys, Lil Davis story. They put out a big old reward. Everybody was looking to find this girl. Y'all know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I never heard anything about a reward. Don't y'all think that's kind of awkward? That is something that would stay on my mind. Who killed my parents? Now, you know what really, really makes me think about this case? Now, I'm back in the house when AJ said a masked man. He saw a masked man in the house. You heard it from his mouth. A masked man. He saw a masked man. You mean to tell me you saw a masked man eye to eye and you didn't see which way he went? Just a question. AJ, where did the masked man go? Now check this out. Now he also said he was in his room. He heard gunshots. He ran into his closet and hid or whatever he did. Now, do that make sense? You heard gunshots, 3 shots, and you ran into the closet to hide. Now, you know what sort of makes me think about this stuff? Now, was someone with AJ? Was this organized? I mean, if you think about it, it could have easily been organized by someone that he know. Okay, now my thing is this, y'all. How, if AJ said that he did not kill his parents, well, how did the murder weapon get into the supposed to be killer, which was his father's gun? Now, you know what gets me, the online investigator? If a robber, a burglar, break into my damn house, don't you know he's coming into the house with his own damn gun? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you something. He's not gonna stop firing until all the bullets is wasted. So now I'm like, how did this murderer, if AJ did not do the shootings, well, how did AJ's father gun get into AJ's possession for the killer to get the gun? I just want some plain answers about that. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm like, how did he claim that some masked man was in the house? And I'm like, blown away with this, y'all. How did this masked man get a hold to AJ's father weapon? That is another thought. Now, was this allegedly organized, by AJ himself? Okay, this is the deal. We will wait until a certain time. I'll have the weapon here. When I hear the shootings, I'll run into my closet, give it a little time for you to escape, and I'll call the cops. Okay, because when he said there was a masked man in the house, so that tells me he knew it was a masked man. And if you think about it, the alarm was turned back on. So if that masked man left the house, the alarm system was clearly turned back on by AJ. I mean, it speaks for itself. Nobody is picking at AJ and accusing him of a murderer and all this kind of stuff. But it got some wise, smart people out here who sees the facts for what it is. You know what I mean? And hey, if AJ did not kill his parents, well, how did the killer get AJ's father weapon? Huh? I wish somebody would answer that one. How did he get it, AJ? If you see Curdy Cool right now, just look into my eyes. How did he get it? Huh? So either way, I say it like this. Either way you look at it, I'm picking up that AJ was connected to this some kind of way. I mean, it just do not make any sense. I'm talking about this stuff because it don't make any sense, y'all. You got a 16-year-old who has the mind during that time a 16-year-old has the mind of a 26-year-old. I mean, y'all just don't know about these youngsters here, man. I mean, these youngsters are a whole lot smarter than what you think, baby. You know, they could be 12, 13 years old. They are always 10 years a step ahead of everybody else. You think they slow? Oh, they're a whole lot smarter, baby. You know, and when he said it was a masked man, and I'm thinking, well, how did the masked man get out of the house, AJ? Which way did the masked man go? Was you that slow? Your eyes got blindfolded? Did he blindfold you? And you didn't see which way the masked man went? Right there. That throws a red flag. Now, AJ, if AJ saw the masked man in the house, now where did he place the weapon? Did he hand it to you in your hand and you let him out the house? Or did he hide out in the attic? Which way did the masked man go? I mean, I'm asking these questions because if you think about it, you know, it don't take a genius to figure out little simple things, baby. Nobody is accusing AJ of anything, but you know, it's got a whole lot of things that was going on here, and you know, the world is seeing this thing for what it is, baby. Like you said on the television show, it's gonna be a whole lot of people out here who's not gonna love me because of this situation. You know, and my little sister look up to me more and more each day. Your little sister was a little young girl during that time. A lot of times, it's a whole lot of things the younger sister sees in her heart. But, no. She would never say one thing about nothing because that is my blood brother, baby. You know what I mean? So now, if it was a masked man inside of the house, well, how did he reset the alarm? Did AJ reset the alarm? Now, if you think about it, his baby sister had already gone to bed. So we know, I think I heard somewhere down the line that the baby sister armed the alarm. I think I heard that. You know, said baby sister armed the alarm. I'm kind of thinking about that. Did baby sister arm the alarm? Or did AJ arm the alarm? Or is little sis kind of looking out for big bro? You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyways, Curdy Cool, you know. And I was reading AJ's body languages during that interview. When that interviewer asked AJ, look, did you kill your parents, AJ? I mean, look. I mean, did you see his left hand? I mean, you go back and you look at that. You look at that video, AJ, and everybody else. Y'all go back and look at that last 13 News video. When that interviewer asked AJ, "Did you kill your parents?" He kind of hesitated for a minute, and you saw that left hand. You know, like, you know what I mean? That body languages, to me, appeared that, you know, he was afraid he was going to slip and say something, but he went head on and said what he wanted to say. You know what I mean? You know when you could be talking to a kid and you know that kid is lying and he do some little, well, check this out. Most of the time he gonna hump his shoulder up. Well, I didn't do it. He can kind of assert a little look, and you get that little fumble in his hand. Well, I saw a little fumble, baby, in that left hand. I'm not accusing AJ of anything. You know what I mean? But I'm just looking at what CURTIEECOOL is seeing, y'all. And this is a high-profile case. I'm not really looking for anybody to come on and try to give any comments or questioning about this thing, because I know a lot of people out here with a case like this, they really don't want to be put on the spot. But CURTIEECOOL is talking about this stuff because a lot of this stuff just do not make any sense. And when you never talk about as much, we are going to find the killers did this to my parents. We have a $50,000 reward and it's coming out of my money. Now we're going to find this bastard who killed my parents. You know what I mean? I would really be upset about that. You know what I mean? And if anything like that happened to me, and bam, same scenario. Come on now, use a little bit of realistic. And nobody is accusing AJ, but look at that. Investigator found some type of residue on his hand. What was that all about? Why was the weapon wiped down? Do people look stupid? Why was it wiped down? Huh? It's obviously somebody did not want investigators to find their handprint on that weapon, on AJ's father weapon. Now how nice and sweet is that? You know what I mean? And AJ know where the weapon is. Now if AJ didn't do it, what are you trying to say? The adopted brother did it, AJ? Is that what you trying to say? It makes you wonder. When he tried to say, well, I didn't do it, well, the adopted brother sneaked into the house while we was about to go to bed. He disarmed the alarm, did his thing because he was jealous of us and the family and all this stuff. He the one did it. You know what I mean? If that was the case. But now, bag it up, baby. You said you saw a masked man in the house. Now, if that would have been your adopted brother during that time, AJ, you would have known, because you know the round about the height your adopted brother is. You know about how he walk. I mean, he just had on a mask, and I'm quite sure if it was your adopted brother, you would know the type of clothes that he wear, the style of clothes that he wear, the type of shoes that he wear. So now, if you saw a masked man in the house, what kind of shoes did he have on? Did he have on tennis shoes? You could not tell. I never heard nothing about, okay, I saw a masked man, but I never heard anything about, I saw red tennis shoes, I saw Nike tennis shoes, I saw Jordan tennis shoes. You know what I mean? He had on some jeans, dressed like a teenager or whatever, like he was about 18, 19. None of that stuff came up, So you saw a masked man in the house. And Curtis Cool, the online investigator, like, which way did he go? Which way did he go? And then, so smooth and so cool, the alarm is armed. Now, investigators come. AJ calls the cops. And the investigators, cops come. He unarms the alarm and let the cops in. So now I'm like, okay, if somebody was let out of that house during that time, why is it that they do not have a time that the alarm was disarmed? Huh? You mean to tell me? I mean, I thought, hey, this is America. Why couldn't they go in that date and time and find out if the alarm was unarmed between, let's say what time the little sister set the alarm? Let's say, for instance, she goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Okay. She arms the alarm at 10 o'clock. I heard it. She armed the alarm before she went to bed. So now we know that the alarm was armed. So now, how did the killer get into the house now? That's what I'm thinking about. How did the killer get into the house if Lil Sis armed the alarm? See, you mean, you know what I'm saying? So how? I mean, I love cases like this because I'm seeing the truth right before my eyes. So how did the alarm get unarmed when Lil Sister set the alarm and went to bed? Another good point, baby. So now, AJ himself, now I heard in the interview, the interviewer was talking to AJ, and I heard stuff about, okay, you said you heard gunshots and you ran into your closet and hid. You know what I mean? You ran into the closet and hid. But somebody in that house got your father's gun. Now I'm going to say this to AJ. Now, you was the last one firing that weapon in your bedroom. So it's self-explanatory. If you was the last one playing around with the weapon in your bedroom, well, how did that weapon get out of your hand to somebody else to fire that weapon? I mean, come on now. You playing a mixed signal game here, baby. You can't fool old school, baby. You cannot fool old school. You playing around with your dad's weapon. Now, how did your dad's weapon, if you didn't do it, get into somebody else's hand? Unless you organized it and gave it to somebody to take care of your family. You know what I mean? It was your father's weapon. If it didn't happen like that, well, allegedly, AJ walked into the room, grabbed the pillow, put over his mother's head, bam, bam, jumped in the bed real fast, bam. You know what I mean? Now, nobody can say when the alarm was disarmed, what time the alarm was disarmed. Now, I heard when Lil Sis said she went to bed at 10 o'clock, she armed the alarm at 10 o'clock. Now you telling me, AJ, somebody was hiding in the house? Come on now. Tell Curtie Cool something, baby. Are you telling me somebody was hiding in the house? That's the only thing that I could see. You telling the world that somebody was hiding in another room somewhere in the house and you didn't know who he was, but some kind of way he got your father's weapon? Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all see how this is turning into a tricky situation? You know what I mean? So now I just listened to the story and this is what I'm feeling, baby. This is what I'm feeling. Let's see what celebrities say. Someone tried to say it could have been the little sister now. This stuff is getting out of hand. You see what I'm saying? Little sis armed the alarm. I don't think little sis would do that. I really truly don't believe that little sis would do something like that. I think the big issue here was with AJ. He could not get along with his parents. And there was a lot of things going on between AJ and his parents. And I just believe out of anger and bitterness, some things happening to his home. Now it's either AJ did it or he knew somebody who did it, because when he said he saw a masked man, you know what I mean? You saw the masked man. Well, that means you should know which way the masked man went. Y'all know what I'm saying? Now, who disarmed the alarm and let the masked man out of the house? Are you trying to say little sis turn around and disarm the alarm and let this masked man out of the house? Or did AJ disarm the alarm and let the masked man out? Y'all know what I'm saying? So which one is it? Because this is not a complicated case. You know what I mean? You know, it's you know, it's not at all. And now all that stuff. Now I got another thing. You know, I want to say. I'm gonna talk about this stuff. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I cannot share my constitutional freedom of speech. I mean, especially when you got two good people who lose their lives, you know, in a situation like this, and then all the evidence is pointing right there in that house. You know what I mean? Man, I would be mad as hell if I was little sis. Somebody in this family got my mother and my father, you know what I'm saying, shot off, and now I got to live with this the rest of my life, not having a father and a mother. I would be mad as hell. Okay, AJ, I was a little small girl during that time. This shit messed up my mind for a long time. You know what I mean? Did you do it, AJ? Why did you do it? Did the adopted brother did it? Why? Because I know I didn't do a damn thing here. You know what I mean? So what's going on in this house? What happened in this house? You know what I mean? I got to live with this for the rest of my life. Not having a mother, not having a father, and I had the best mother that I could ever ask for in my life. Now they gone, and they left this world with my own father and mother weapon. I find that to be a mystery. You know what I mean? And then AJ's father weapon was wiped down and placed on the table. Am I making this stuff up? I'm not making this stuff up. Placed on the table now. Now, how did this note? We are watching you. We are family, but we are watching you. Get the note analyzed. Attempt that school where AJ went during that time and compare his handwriting from the note to the way he used to write when he was, 16 years old. I bet they can find some paperwork where he was signing his name or he was doing some type of writing or something. I would match up that scribble writing to see if it matches up with his writing. Because like I said, a 16-year-old has got a mind of a 26 and a 30-year-old baby. Don't. Say like something Fred Williams used to always say with that Lone Star beer or something like that. He'd take one little smooth sip and then he'd break out laughing. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. It's like you can take one sip of this, baby, and you know what it do, baby. You know what it do. Well. What we got here? And then you see Fred Williams. You know, y'all remember Fred Williams? Then he'd break out with a big old cigar. I'm gonna try to give y'all that look, you know what I mean? I'm not always on the serious note, you know. Fred Williams. Well. But what we got here? It's about time to get real serious here. Well. What we got here? You know, I don't smoke. I just use my little cigar to imitate, congratulate, and educate. And dedicate. Oh boy. Hey AJ, man. If you out here listening, man, you ought to just go ahead on and tell the truth. Because you know why I say this? You may get away with a lot of stuff in your life. I'm gonna tell you like what the old folk used to tell me. You may get away with a whole lot of stuff in this world, but the good Lord above sees all things and hears all things. For instance, check out what happened to O.J. Simpson. Same scenario, baby. The exact same scenario. I mean, smooth sailing all the way through. And he could not believe that somehow they put it together and said that he was innocent. You know what I mean? His expression was, he couldn't believe it his damn self that they found him innocent. You know what I mean? And this is the exact same thing that's going on with AJ. And y'all check this out now. Listen to the name. AJ, OJ. You know what I mean? So now, OJ, he got away with a whole lot of this stuff. You know, years and years went by, and look how the good Lord brought it back around on him. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this. A person can get away and trickle the system for a whole lot of years and get away, and the good Lord knows damn well that boy had something to do with that. You don't get away. And then you play with the good Lord sitting up in the church like you don't know nothing. That right there, God do not like ugliness. Especially when a person calls themselves a Christian. You know what I'm saying? And then you know everything that happened, you know, and you playing with the Lord, and you doing all these things. Don't you know that stuff will eat my heart up, knowing that I'm sitting up in church pretending that I'm so good and so right, knowing that I know what happened to my parents. Because you get off one way, but the good Lord always have a tendency to turn it all around another way. You know what I mean? So, Curtis Cool says this: you might run, you may hide, but the heavenly above sees and knows all things. And so, I don't really worry about this kind of stuff. I just educate from the wisdom that the good Lord gives me. The good Lord clearly states in the Bible, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Let me interpretate that. If you do wrong, and you do a whole lot of wrongful things in your life, you may feel like you are going to get away, baby. A lot of times, people run and hide out and do a whole lot of time just running and hiding until one day it just catch them like a freight train, baby. You know what I mean? Now, another good thing I'm going to bring up here. Check this out now. Now you got Trump, who's dealing with Iraq. Now, we here in America, we don't know everything that's going on over there in Iraq. For Trump to have this guy, this terrorist, killed. Now, here is somebody who is looking out for the American people. Now, this terrorist over in Iraq is killing a whole lot of Americans, the way I heard it. And this guy was the next big terrorist. And if you are not keeping up with this stuff, y'all would say, hell no, Trump just trying to create a whole nother wall. Trump is just a war starter. Certain things, if it wasn't for Trump, it'll be a whole lot of shit going on here right now today in America. You know what I mean? Right under our nose. And I'm telling you, I heard that this guy was a terrorist. And with all this high tech in America, we keep up with everything that's going on. And trust me, they knew what was going on. It reminds me, they say now more than ever, you need to keep your eyes open. It reminds me today, me and my girl, we was like riding out somewhere to a place, to a little store. And we parked right, you know how you guys can park right in the center of your parking spot. We just pull up into the parking spot. Then out of nowhere, a madman guy from Iraq, I guess, just drove in real fast, and he just tried to get all up on us where I couldn't get out the car. He just drove right up on the car, and then he just jumped out, slammed the door, like he just didn't give a damn how he parked. And I told my girls, and look at this. They said, oh yeah. We here in America, we're gonna have to keep our eyes open because a whole lot of the people are mad. And you can expect a whole lot of different things are going to unravel out the bag. So y'all keep your eyes open on that note. So I haven't gotten through with talking about this AJ story And I just don't see how people can live with themselves when you know something that is going on. Man, I ain't nowhere in the world, man, I can live with myself. I'll be asking myself every day, how did my dad gun get into that murderer's hand when I know I had my dad gun playing with the weapon in my room? Now, how did my dad's weapon end up into a murderer's hand? You know what I mean?
I paid about $120.
Y'all understand what I'm saying?
But root, it's only $57.
Wow. Wow, I tell you. That is something else. How did that get into my dad's hand? Unless I gave him the weapon, whoever the killer was, if I didn't do it. You know what I mean? So I'm like just here talking about this stuff. You know, we talking about it, the world talking about it. A lot of people gonna play innocent. A lot of people. I mean, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm just telling the story, baby. Curry Cool is telling the story. And, wow. This live stuff, I see it for what it is. We are watching you. Check that note and see if that matches up with AJ's writing during the time when he was in, you know, what grade was he in? About the 8th grade? What grade was he in? Let's say about the 8th grade. Now, if you scribbled that writing, I know they should have something, some handwriting that matches up with that. Now I heard that this note was placed onto AJ's car at the gym that read, "We are watching you." Now, you know, another thing I look at. Now, AJ, if you got a note right on the spot that said, "We are watching you," why didn't you go to the cops right there on the spot? Okay, that would have been, you know, a normal thing to do. We are watching you. Is this a threat? Is this something I need to report to the cops? Huh? We are watching you? Is somebody threatening to kill my life and my family? Huh? We are watching you. Man, I would have went straight to the police department if my life was in danger and somebody said, "We are watching you." I'm going to ask you this question, AJ. Why didn't you save your family? If you got a note that said, "We are watching you," why didn't you save your family and take the note to the police? Huh? I'm just only talking about facts that this whole storyline is based around. You know? I mean, you took it back to the house, but why didn't you take it to the cops? Now, when the cops came to the house, the note was sitting on the table and the doors was locked and the alarm was armed, and then you unarmed the alarm. See, this is what everybody is looking at. You know what I mean? So this is Curdy Cool, the online investigator. There's going to be some people who loves me, and there's going to be some people who hates me. But you know something? If that was my mother and my father, every day I would be fighting like hell to find out who killed my mother and my father. Hey, here go. I don't care if I got to put up my car. I don't care if I gotta sell the mansion and put up what, 10, 15, $20,000. Hey, I go worldwide. Hey, baby, I myself, some kind of way, took up a collection here at the church. We wants to find out who killed my dad and my father. I would never stop. You know what I mean? We won't find out who killed my mother and father. We got a reward. Somebody gonna say something, and it's going to come out of the bag and tell who ran out of the house, baby. You know what I mean? Somebody is gonna talk. See? But nobody's talking about that. Don't that tell you something, baby? Don't that tell you something? Huh? Hey, look, this is Curdy Cool, baby. The online investigator. I talk about this kind of stuff because I like to see justice for anybody. You know, because I'm going to tell you something. This could happen to anybody. It's just like I'm going to tell you this. It's just like if a killer break into a neighbor's house and you live right next door. You see this killer running out the house with blood all over the clothes, getting into the car, jumping in, spinning tires, getting away, and then you never say not one word. The cops come. What happened to these people over here? You know, we heard that they're good church-going people who love the Lord. They stay to themselves. They don't bother anybody. And now we got this terrible scene here. This terrible crime. People get killed up, cut up. Anybody hear anything? They go ask the neighbors. Y'all hear anything? See anything? Somebody need to talk. Some people just will not talk. No, we didn't see anything. I was in my bed sleeping. And you was looking right out the window and saw this guy going to the car with blood all over his shirt. Jumped in his car, speeding down the driveway. Some people will not talk. They don't want to get involved. You know, that's my neighbors. You know, that's my brother. That's my sister. Some people won't talk. Why is that? But when it comes to my mother and my father, and it's some kind of tied into this kind of stuff, hell yeah, I'm gonna talk, baby. I'm gonna talk, and I'm not gonna stop until I find out who killed my mother and my father. It's just that simple. It's not enough, you know, talk shows about this, but who did it? What kind of rewards we got? I don't care if it's 3-4 years from now. Let's put up a reward money right now. AJ Armstrong came out of his pocket $20,000 to find out the real killers. Huh? I never heard that. Y'all know what I'm saying? Wow. That's the way I would think. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not here to accuse anybody or any murder or anything like that. But, man, it's too many people who are getting away with this kind of stuff. And they're doing this stuff out of spite for all the wrong reasons. And the world have a tendency to think that this was out of spite to inherit all your family inheritance and split the money. You know, man, because it's too many facts, too many evidence. I mean, I understand and I see what AJ's attorney is doing. I mean, keep prolonging the thing, you know. Shit, giving as much time as we can to kind of put this stuff off, because it's getting like too close. You know what I'm saying? You know, to all of a sudden get this case to rolling, this trial. Let's keep putting it off. And you heard it from AJ's attorney. I mean, this attorney over here, he is going to eat AJ alive. So we will not put AJ on the stand. I'm like, what? I mean, don't be like, you know, like, I forgot the name when this guy was doing all that crime, when this woman walked into this guy's house, you know what I'm saying? This cop, and she killed this guy. You know what I mean? And then now the family, the brother, we love you. Give me a hug. Now you got the judge going along with the program. You know what I mean? Don't let this kind of attorney plant one of those desires in the judge's heart. You know, we don't let him speak. He done had enough. He done said enough about the report when the cops came in and he gave his report. No, that's not the way the system work around here, baby. Who are you to try to be in control? And now you gonna try to tell the judge, look, we ain't gonna have AJ getting up, testifying, doing no talking or saying nothing, baby. So you trying to manipulate and control the judge already. We not aligned that, baby. So now you just might get the judge to agreeing right along with you. You set that into the judge's mind at an early time. You know what I mean? If I was that judge listening to that, man, I'll take back control of this court system, baby. Be a real judge, baby. Stand up and be a real judge. You know what I'm saying? Look here, you know, all abiding citizens are going to have to abide by this court. And I give the last draw and the final word. What I say is going to be done in this court. Now, who is this attorney to say he would not get up on the stand? He would not say anything when he's on trial for a serious murder charge. I mean, if I was that judge, he would be the first one to get up there. I ain't holding back nothing, baby. I understand your concern for your client here, but this is the court of law. Where you think you at? You think you in another country? You are in America, baby. AJ, you are going to be the first one to let the jurors hear your story. I don't care if the attorney on the other end is going to drill you. We are going to find out what happened. Now, if you are a man of your word and you didn't do it, this stuff wouldn't bother you. You can talk about this stuff all night long, baby. Write a book. You know what I mean? I talk about stuff all day long if I know I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, put me up there. Yeah. Oh, Your Honor, yeah, I'd be happy to go up there. You know? Did you do it, AJ? No, I didn't do it. I would never do anything like that. I'm still mad. I'm still pissed off that whatever killer killed my parents, I got to live with this for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm glad you asked me to come up here. You know, I am the man that I say I am. You know, you listen to him. You know, when I was 16 years old, you know, I done growed up and I have matured into a man, into a lot of things now. I'm able to speak up and be a better man and be more accountable for my bad ways and for myself or anything that I have done in this world. You know what I mean? I am man enough to get on that stand and talk. If I know I didn't do anything wrong, I don't have to hide behind the shield and not talk, baby. You know, the truth shall set you free. That's the way I was brought up. The truth shall set you free. Now, I talk about this case here because I just see too many things that's going on. And then to be happening right here in my town, in this town, baby. You know what I mean? If I was AJ, I think I would have told the news media. I would get up there in a heartbeat. No, there's no need for me to get up there. There is no need, you know. You know, I'll be there. I'm man enough to own up and take the stand, baby. Because I know I didn't do it. Put me on the stand. You know what I mean? That's the way I would have played it. Yeah. Because the truth gonna set you free if you are innocent. You know what I mean? That's the way CURTIEECOOL'S said, baby. It's gonna be some people who are going to love me, and there's gonna be some people that hate me. But I'm telling you something. As long as you live, take it from a wise man. Because you might not never live to see my age. And I try to share wisdom and knowledge. If you learn how to live, if there's a whole lot of young people out here who are listening to CURTIEECOOL, as long as you live, you learn to live by the golden rule, and that will save you a whole lot of heartache and pain. You know? But if you live by the sword, read it yourself in the Bible. You're a Christian. If you live by the sword, you know what else. Because the good Lord is watching above. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you something. The worst thing in this world to do is to lie before God and be a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? And to be a psychopath and do all this crazy stuff before God's eye. This stuff hurts God's eyes. To see a narcissist who are doing this to good, innocent people, and then to be sitting up in church playing with the Lord. You got the devil sitting up in church playing with the Lord. 1 minute, yes, Lord, I praise you. I adore you. Oh, Lord, please forgive me my sin. Lord, I love you. I never do nothing like that in my life. Lord, oh, Lord, I bless you. I adore you. Please. And then in your heart, you know exactly what you did. That's playing with the Lord. You know what I mean? And you hurt innocent people and destroy their lives. How you think the good Lord gonna look at that? You get away one way, you get off one way, and then you get it back another way. That's the way it normally always goes. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is CURTIEECOOL. I had a moment to talk about this stuff. Like I said, it's gonna be some people who's gonna love me. It's gonna be some people who's gonna hate me. But who cares about who hates me? As long as I love myself, baby, the good Lord love me. I love myself and God loves us all. But I don't worry about who hates me, baby. You know what I mean? As long as I do good in this world, I feel no pain. I feel no evil. I feel no hurt. Because the good Lord above is my shield and my buckle, baby. And he's going to send an angel of protection all over me to protect me at all times. I have nothing to worry about because I have a good heart. I don't go around hurting innocent people and killing innocent people and destroying innocent people to get all I can get out of what I can get. That's a narcissist, baby. Anybody out here in this world who does that to other good, innocent people are narcissists. And in the end time, the good Lord will deal with those people. Because you sitting up in church pretending to be one way. Man, that shit would burn the hell out of my heart, baby. If I did something like that, playing with the Lord like that, that would eat my poor little heart up. I can't play with the good Lord. Now, somebody out here listening, the good Lord told me to share that message. I don't care who you are out there. I had to share that message. I don't care if you're an attorney, you're a teacher, you're anybody. If you're doing wrong out there and you're abusing people and hurting people, that stuff will eventually come back on you. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is CURTIEECOOL, the online investigator. I bring it to you just the way it is. I have no shame. I mean, I don't just go around creating fake or false news. I'm going by facts that I see on the television and everywhere else. I understand this case has been 4 years have gone by. I mean, you know, I understand AJ is learning to accept the facts and move on with his life. You know what I'm saying? Try to set his mind at ease and be free. You know what I mean? But still, what's done in the dark will come to light. You know what I mean? You might fool man, or you might fool little sis, or you might fool the world. But it's this saying in the Bible: what is done in the dark will come back and bite you in the light. One day, one way or the other. So all you young people out here who listen to this stuff, y'all make sure y'all take heed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, this is nothing to play with when somebody's life is destroyed. You know what I'm saying? The way I'm fighting for this situation is the way AJ and his little sister and their adopted brother should be fighting to find out who created this terrible crime. Why couldn't all three of you guys and then your grandmother and grandfather and all the good people just come together and put up a big reward and work on this to find out who did this? You know, that would have been the first thing that I have done. You know what I mean? But anyway, this is CURTIEECOOL. I just had to touch up what I've been seeing lately. I wanted to talk about a lot of things. I mean, I heard it's going to be another 3 months before this trial come out. I mean, you know, I already knew they was going to keep putting it off. I mean, a good attorney is going to fight for you as long as you are spending a lot of money. You know, I remember something my dad told me years ago, you know, about an attorney. You know, now, he said, now, attorneys are actors and liars. I mean, you got some good ones and you got some crooked ones. And as long as that dough is coming in and that money is rolling in, baby, they learn how to be excellent actors and big time liars. You know, just keep that dough coming in, baby. I don't care if I gotta drain your pocketbook, baby. I keep it coming back. Oh, shoot. In 2 months, roll around. Now, let's see how much money I'm gonna be getting here. Then they go back in again. Well, Your Honor, I think we need to appeal this. You know why I say this, Your Honor? Because this is some fake evidence here, and that we're not too pleased about that. This guy have no proof on a no reasonable doubt. He don't have anything. And that's it, Your Honor. I'm going to request that we get another 3 more months. Next thing you know, you done planted that seed into the judge's mind. The judge look at the situation. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grant that. And then when that time roll around, he do it all over again. And he keep playing that system for a whole 3 months, 6 months, a year, another 2 years. Just keep on pushing it back as long as he can manipulate the judge and keep collecting all this money. See, old school know what's going on, baby. This is a money game. How well I can play chess. My dad told me this life right here, how well you can beat the next man at his own dang chess game. If I can outsmart him, outbeat him, take all his money, I got him every time. I'm sharing some wisdom to you good people out here. This world is nothing but a chess game. It don't matter. If you get ripped off, shit, you got ripped off because you could not open your eyes and you couldn't open your mind to see what was really going on. So you got played like Scooby-Doo Snoop Dogg. Y'all hear about Snoop Dogg, man? You know, Snoop Dogg got played. And the girl sent him back to the dog pound. I hate to say it like that, but he got played and sent back to the dog pound. Wow. So anyway, Curtie Cool gonna get ready to shut him down. Let me see how much time I've been on here. I mean, I've been talking, but I tell a story. Everything I do, I tell a story. When Curtie Cool get on here, Curtie Cool tells a story, baby. And hey, I just keep on shining the light. That's what I do. I keep on shining the light. How you doing, Miss Tiffany? I know it's like 11 o'clock, but it's cool. Good morning. How you doing, Miss Tiffany? Yeah, Curtie Cool back on the scene. You know, I shine the light about this AJ. It's like OJ. I mean, up like this, Tiffany. If he gets off, well then the good Lord gonna deal with him with a long handled spoon. Cause most of the time, what is done in the dark will come back when in the light or come at you and bite you another way. I mean, OJ, he just knew. Oh, when they said innocent, he was shocked and surprised. Did they? And then he did his little fake smile. You remember seeing that? Huh? Love your look. You love that look, huh? Yeah, I decided to grow out the beard. I got tired of shaving so much, you know. You know how it is. I'm like, wow, I got tired of shaving and having the same look everywhere. Look around, every guy you see got a little goatee, you know. Let me do this stuff kind of differently. Just do something different. You know what I mean? 12 a.m. here. Where you at? In New York? Are you in New York? You say you because it's 11 a.m. here in Houston time. And I tell you, man, oh boy, I tell you this A.J. Armstrong story here, man. I tell you, man, people just keep on telling a whole bunch of crackerjack lies. You know what I mean? And you know, A.J. was on the interview last night, and oh, you in Delaware? And when A.J. was interviewed by 13 News, I mean, when the reporter asked A.J., "Did you kill your parents?" And most of the time, when a person is telling a lie, you watch that left hand or that right hand. I mean, his left hand. You know how they start hitting their knee, like, okay, I just hope, like he almost forgot what he was gonna say. He had his left hand on his knee when the news reporter asked O.J., "Did you kill your parents?" And his hand went on his left knee, like he was I mean, he was kind of like uncertain, unsure, to make sure that he didn't say the wrong thing. Now, watching that body language, what was that body language is saying? You know, if you know how to read people, you can see right through a whole lot of stuff. I didn't create that effect. AJ created the effect to himself. You being interviewed on the television, and the news reporter asked you, "Did you kill your parents?" And his hand got kind of, you know, like, okay. It showed a sign that something wasn't right. Did you kill your parents? You know? If it had been me, I would have raised up out of that chair. Let me tell y'all something. I love my mother and my father. You know, I would never do anything like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting up $10,000 reward to find out who killed my mother and my father. You know? And I asked everybody that I know to help join me to find out who did it, because I did not do it. In my hand to God, I put my hand on a stack of Bible. I got a Bible, I brought it with me, on the Bible. And we're going to find out who did this to my parents. You know what I mean? No, I didn't do that. Then you see his left hand just like he trying to get his thoughts together. People read through all that stuff, baby. You know what I mean? Read right through it. So anyway, you're in Delaware. This is Curdy Cool once again. I'm not picking at AJ, but this is a high profile case. I mean, same thing I say about Lil Davis. I mean, justice for these people. Because if nobody's fighting for justice for innocent people in this world who was good, loving Christian people, and somebody in the family got away because they was only thinking about themselves, or they knew, or they know who did it, you know what I mean? And you're not fighting for justice for your own parents, for your own kid, for your own family. You're not fighting for no justice, baby? Huh? Wow. Man, that will haunt me. I'm telling you, every day I wake up in the morning, that will haunt me. Damn, I didn't even fight for my parents. And here the killer got the gun, and I was the one last seen, heard with the gun shooting in my room. I shot 2 times in the room. Now how did the killer get the gun, my dad's gun, out of my hand and blow my mother and my father away? Got my gun out of the room or wherever the gun was hid, and the killer did not come into the house with his own damn gun? That is what got Curtis Cool kind of puzzled. I'm not making this stuff up, but how did the killer get a hold to AJ's father's gun? How did he get the weapon? You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like thinking about that. How did he get the weapon? How did he know where the weapon was? Y'all know what I mean? Unless, if AJ didn't do it, but did he tell him where the weapon was? Or when he said he didn't do it, did we think that the adopted brother sneaked into the house and got the weapon? There's only 3 people knew where their father's weapon was. AJ, Liz's, and the adopted brother. All 3 of you guys knew where the weapon was. But now, Liz's, I'm pretty much not gonna put her in this. I mean, I think she was a little bit too young to even think about anything like this. She may have alarm the alarm at 10 o'clock, went to bed. You know what I mean? But after she went to bed, that is when all hell broke loose, because whoever did this crime was waiting for little sis to go to bed. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is pretty cool. I know I must have been talking for about an hour. And I guess I'm going to have to get ready to shut this down. This is about 10:30 here. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, 11:18. Wow, it's 11:18 here in Houston. So I done been talking for a while now. So if you missed some of my show, please feel free to go back and tune in and check it out. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. I know it's going to be some people who's going to love me. It's going to be some people who's going to hate me. But that really doesn't matter to me. You know what matters to me? Is justice for that family, you know, who did this terrible murder scene. That's all that matters to me, because I would want people to do the same thing for me if this happened to me. Y'all know what I mean? So a lot of time people is going to reap what they sow. You can get away so long, but one day that stuff come back, just like OJ. He got away, but look, it came back another way. Look how long OJ sitted up in jail, prison, wherever he was. You know what I'm saying? That stuff can't, you know, you might get away for a long, long time, and the good Lord know how excuse me, to plan this stuff, and wait until you get about 30 or 40 years old. Then all of a sudden something happened, and now you get 25 or 30 years, and you making up for what you did 20 years ago. You know? And then now you're really looking stupid now. That's the way it normally always goes, baby. I say, like, you remember Tiffany, you remember Fred Williams back in the day, this cool ass brother, I mean, he with the big mustache. Oh, he thought he was one cool brother. You see, you know, I always got to use my big playback cigar. You see him with, you know, with a big cigar in his mouth. Well. What we got here? I think it's about time to get real serious around here. I said, well. What we got here? I think it's about time to get real serious around here. Well. You remember old Fred Williams? Boy, that was one cool ass brother, wasn't he? I used to like his movies, but it was a lot of stuff, all that killing and stuff. I didn't really like that, but he played the roles, you know. But I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times, youngsters look at those kind of movies, all these gangsters, all this Fred Williams kind of style movies, and they begin to believe and act on that way of lifestyle to think this is the way it is. Just shoot a man down in cold blood and don't give a damn about what you did. Because I've been watching Fred Williams too long. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of stuff go on. These youngsters watch those kind of movies, and then they want to, play and react and think that that's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? But anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching my show. Curtie Cool is going to have to shut it down. And y'all be good in the neighborhood. Curtie Cool. And one more thing before I go. Justice for A.J. Armstrong parents. I think they deserve justice. Ain't nobody else talking about it. So Curtie Cool is talking about it. Justice for the Armstrong, baby. Justice. I'm going to say a prayer before I close. I always say a prayer because the good Lord tells me to do it. I'm going to say a prayer right now. Father God, in the name of Jesus, whoever the killer is, he might be watching right now today, but only you know, oh God. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke that wicked spirit, whoever it is who doing all that lying and all that killing, who did this to the Armstrongs. Father God, you're going to bring them down to their knees, one way or the other, because you know the truth shall set you free. And if you're doing wrong out here and you commit this terrible crime, Father God, I rebuke that wicked spirit in the name of Jesus. Now somebody out here needed to hear this. And whoever you are who did this to the Armstrongs, the good Lord are going to deal with you one way or the other. So that's going to be my closing for tonight. Hey, you guys be blessed. Y'all stay strong. Peace, love, and happiness in your life. Y'all keep reaching for the stars. You youngsters out there, man, y'all just learn how to get a good education. Learn how to get along with everybody out there, with your bosses, with your family, with your friends. Y'all learn how to treat people right and stop all that crazy stuff, destroying people's lives and messing people up. You know what I mean? Y'all learn how to live right. You know what I mean? So you be safe as well, Tiffany. I'm going to end this show. Y'all new subscribers out there, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace, love, and happiness. Y'all be good in the neighborhood. Curtie Cool, baby. Curtie Cool. Okay, bye.